I don't want to get my hopes up, but we are up in the top 3 in the league once again, and today we've got 2 very winnable games against Oostende and OHL. We could end the episode basically knocking on the door of the title again. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. If you are enjoying this series, do remember, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. You can ding the bell as well to get notified whenever the videos are released, which currently 4 days a week is when they are coming out. You can also like the video, if you are, liking it. So at exactly the halfway point for us, not for other teams, but for us, we are sat third place in the table with 30 points on the board. We are in contention for this top 4 finish in the league, which will put us into the Champions League playoff thing mess that we completely ballsed up last season. We're a long way behind Club Brugge and STVV, who I think STVV are having a ridiculously good season so far. In between episodes, where did we finish last episode? I can't even remember. Basically, we've played football. It was there, wasn't it? That's where it was. So we played just 3 league matches, and we've also played a Croquis Cup match where we've been knocked out. And we basically got knocked out because we played most of the game, or not most, half of the game with 10 men. We did score 4 though, which is good to see. We then beat Zulte Waregem, we beat Standard Liège in the league just to get a little bit of our own back, and also beat Westerlo in the league as well. Dudishava Faye with a couple, and Shema with the goals in between episodes in the league games, obviously. The starting lineup then for the home game against Oostende in our brand new stadium. It's going to be Matthijs Stuckey in goal. We'll come back to why in a minute. Dehaney, Gabias, Sio and Rob Nize will be our back 4. Peters and Larossa in the middle. Shema and Dudishava on the wings. Mohamed Faye and Olivier de Huahulu will be our strikers today. I'm giving Big OD a chance up front. He's not played in a while. I kind of want to play him because he's a good lad. He's been here a while. He's been here quite a long time now. He scored 57 league goals in 135 appearances. I want him to basically just retire here. I've kind of decided that De Huahulu, I will pay him whatever he wants as long as he just stays at the club. The reason why Stuckey is playing is because Andre is currently out injured. He's got a virus at the moment. I think he's been out for a while. So yeah, he suffered it on the 10th of December. We're now on the 20th of December, so he's missed 10 days already. He's going to miss maybe another 6. We may never see Andre playing for us again, because I might have bought myself a new goalkeeper for January. So I think this might be De Huahulu's maybe 2nd or 3rd appearance all season. The other ones, I think we're off the bench as well. He doesn't get too many starts. I'm hoping he can just get a goal. That's what I want. I want him to score a goal early on, get his confidence up, because he did say he looked a bit nervous. We need to beat these, really. They are way down the wrong end of the table. Are they down the wrong end? I think they're near the bottom. We should be beating them anyway. We are the better side. They are mid-table. Okay, they're 7th now, apparently. But we're the better side, aren't we? We nearly won the league last year. Dehaney with a throw for us. We're 12 minutes in. Shema back to the Englishman. Now Breck Peters, the little Belgian midfielder. I knew you called him a winger. He's a central midfielder. Gets tackled by Aslam. Peters, though, can use his pace to steal that ball away. And now the 5'1" midfielder plays it across to Dudishava. Controls it well. Where's the Georgian gonna go? On the right, we've got Dehaney. Peters does use Dehaney. 2 in the middle, 3 in the middle, 4, 5 in the middle. Millions of players. All the players are in the middle. Dehaney, what are you going to do? Larossa's there. Takes a few chances. First one is deflected straight back into Larossa's path, but his second effort wasn't the best. Well wide of the mark. Not really a game of a lot of excitement at the moment. Gabby has just lumped that ball upfield for Mohamed Faye. Olivier de Huahulu's got this ball. He's been tackled but keeps hold of it. The big unit can run forward with it towards the left. Look at this mazy run from the I4 and hits the man in the face. Dudishava's there. He should have scored. He should have scored. De Huahulu's effort just smacked somebody right in the chops from point blank range. It's going to be a corner. Breck Peters takes this corner towards nobody. It's cleared and it looks like Oostende are going to get that ball upfield. Shema, tactical foul there. Probably picking up a yellow card. Well, we didn't get booked, which is good to see. We are 10 minutes left of the first half. Our striker's not turning up at the moment. This isn't ideal. Oostende has this. Gamfi, maybe. Giamfi on the right-hand side. Rob Nize's nicked that away. Good to see from the former Norwich man. Sio to Larossa. Nize's there. Does use him. Just lump it upfield, mate. You're not good enough to do too much more than that. He does go towards Olivier de Huahulu. Facing away from goal, goes all the way back. Nize just about keeps it in. Dudishava now. The Georgian can run across towards the left-hand side. Nize's getting up there. Larossa finds Rob Nize. 3 in the middle. 4, maybe 5 in the middle. Nize's crossed it in. Shema's there. Faye's there. Shema doesn't go for the rebound. The ball is cleared. We should probably be winning now. You know, sometimes you play matches on Football Manager and it doesn't feel like it's your day. I feel like this is one of those games. It's 0-0 at half-time. They've had one shot off target. I'm not happy with your performances. Dahuahulu is looking apprehensive. I'm going to say, pump fists. There's a lot more to come from you. Seemed motivated. Look at that for a team talk. I did a good team talk for once. And Dicker with a free kick early on in the second half. Gabbia gets it clear. La Rosa controls. Good job. He doesn't control it well. And that once again, Ustenda forward, over the top. Aslam in on goal. He's dinked it over Stuckey, but Stuckey does nothing and wins a goal kick. Fair enough. Stuckey then takes this. He's not had a lot to do all game so far. And his goal kick wasn't the best, was it? Now they're coming forward. Mutombo across to Borja. Mutombo again. We need to steal this away. La Rosa. It's not La Rosa. I just saw his haircut and assumed it was La Rosa. They've got the same haircut, okay? It was Shema. We've stolen this away. DeMarco? Maybe? Dehaney? Down the right-hand side is Faye. First time chance hits the bar and somehow has enough spin to go off for a goal kick. We've had 2 shots on target, apparently. 2 shots on target all game. We've got a corner. Peters is going to be taking this because he's the smallest man in the world. Gabby is not going to get there. It's come back to Breck Peters. Dehaney, edge of the area. He takes a touch. A couple of chances. Sio's effort is straight into the hands of Hubert. I think Sio might have been offside anyway. That's another chance. Nothing is going to fall for us today. Right, time for a change. Shema off. Batista Maya on. We're going to take Dahuahulu off for Andrezinho, I think. Andrezinho, I still don't know whether Andrezinho should be a central midfielder or a striker. He just alternates every game. That probably doesn't help him. 10 minutes left of normal time plus injury time. Andrezinho's not going to even bother chasing that ball down. Ustenda can come forward with the ball and Dicker on that left-hand side with loads and loads of space. He's got some company, gets past one man. Dehaney's not there to block him either. And they've hit it wide. It's still 0-0. Not going to lie, as a game for neutrals, I think this has been a pretty good game for neutrals. As the Rupel Boom manager, not been best pleased with our wasteful ability in front of goal. It's a 0-0 draw. We should have scored twice. It's a 0-0 draw. I'm going to say we were not good enough. Oh no, let's teapot, hands on hips. We were not good enough. People will look nervous. Gabby is demotivated. You were fine, mate. You were fine. I'm gonna say I'm pleased how you did. Motivate you. Can I keep going? I can shout at Dahuahulu. I can say something to Faye and Andrezinho and all of you guys. You were the problem. Thrash arms. I'm furious. They've demotivated. Why am I doing this? I did such a good job. I motivated Gabbia. I motivated Dahuahulu at half time, and then at full time, I've just annoyed all of them. Rupel Boom's 10-game unbeaten home run continues. Fair enough. So I mean, we're getting good results at home, I guess, but that's not good enough, is it? 31 points now on the board. St Truidents have a game in hand over us, could go on 40 points. Club Bruges have 2 games in hand now, could go way clear at the top of the table. I guess we're trying to finish 3rd or 4th then in the league at the moment, just to basically try and give us a chance. Right, next up then, it is struggling OHL. Hopefully that's not a 0-0 draw. Right, let's score a goal. We haven't done it so far this episode. Hopefully, against OHL, we can. Andre returns to the goalkeeping position today with what I think might be his final appearance for the club. Next episode, you will see why he might not be playing for us ever again. Ferreira, Gabbia, Sio and Nize will be the back 4. Peters and La Rosa in the middle. Shema and Dudu Shava on the wings. And the Mohammed boys, Faye and Bakayoko, will be our strikers today. We have dropped, obviously, you can see, Olivier Dahuahulu has been dropped completely out of the squad because he's not very good. Okay, I know he's not very good, but there's just a little part of me that wants him to do really well for us. Didn't mention the reason why Ferreira is playing today, and that is because Dehaney has picked up 5 yellow cards, so he's currently suspended, which isn't ideal when we don't really have too many options at left and right back. Ferreira is our best young option, and I don't think he's too good, if I'm honest. Just seen as well, before we even kicked off this game, we dropped down to 4th, and now we've dropped down to 5th. OHL with an early chance, ahead of clear though. Dudishava's not going to get there, and OHL once again, and they've just scored an absolute screamer. And I've bought this man before. He is from possibly Thailand. I know we're 1-0 down, but I want to take a look at Sabahant Munieta. He is from Thailand. He is very good. He is very good. From Buriram United. Buriram, maybe? United in Thailand. At the start of the game, he's still young. He's only like 20 years old. He's very good, and he's just scored a screamer against us and put us 1-0 down. Not an ideal start to this match. I have a feeling that we're going to play 2 matches in this episode and not even score a goal, let alone win a game. LaRussa is going to collect this back to Dos Santos. LaRussa once again over towards... This is going to be 2, isn't it? It's going to be 2. Gabbia puts in a decent enough block and CO gets that clear. Not looking so hot at the moment. Nize's throw to Dudushava. We're going the wrong way at the moment. Nize once again picked up an early yellow card. 25 minutes in. Bakayoko doesn't really do too much with the ball, partially because it was blasted at him from point-blank range, and LaRossa's just set them up. Andre makes a save. He knows that he might be leaving or might be relegated to second-choice goalkeeper on the 1st of January, so he's going to try and put in a decent enough performance. Van Dijk's corner then. It's on the head of that man's name. I'm not even sure how to say it, so we're not going to try. We're still only half an hour in, so the game is definitely not over. I'm going to give him a focus. I'm going to try and... It didn't work. It fired up Gabbia and everyone else is still looking... I think that's anxious. Everyone is looking anxious at the moment. Andre with a free kick. It started raining. I don't know whether it was raining earlier. We've got a minute of injury time. Dudushava inside his own half is going to run and play it to Nize. Left-hand side. Nize's going to run. He's got 4 in the middle. Dudushava gets it, plays it in, and Dudushava's going to claim that one. I don't think he really meant too much about it. It took a deflection from a defender. It's 1-1. We've got a bit lucky, but hey, we've scored a goal. And that goal means it is 1-1 at half-time. It wasn't exactly the best chance, but that doesn't matter to me. We are the better team. Just keep going. Is that a good thing to say? I don't think it was. No, I don't want... No, that one. There we go. This is the one that I want. CO, I want to say something to you because you're looking anxious. Shema, I also want to say something. And your 2 strikers. I want to just say, don't worry, lads. We've got this. You weren't that bad. No, outstretched arms. I'm delighted. There's no pressure. No, something needs to be good. You weren't. I'm just going to say you weren't that bad. It motivated people. That's good. It actually worked. I've gone from doing terrible team talks to really good ones. Nilton's throw for OHL. Munienta back to Nilton. Over the top. It's going to be collected by Gabbia and all the way back to the Brazilian Andre. The oldest man in my squad by a clear 4, maybe 5 years. Peters back to Gabbia. We're in our own penalty area, which is a concern. Gone on towards the right-hand side. The Kosovan Shema's controlled it. He's got a runner on the right. It's Ferreira. Mohamed Faye has this. He's been tackled. Faye's been doing garbage lately. He's scored 20 goals so far this season, and I don't think he's done any of them on camera, has he? Kitagawa is in on goal here. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Has to score. Andre makes the save, and it's going to go and trickle out for a corner. We are 2 minutes into the second half, and we should already be 2-1 down, in my opinion. It is a corner then. Who's taking it? Alves takes it. Left-footed from the right-hand side. Mohamed Faye heads it clear, and that's going to go off for a throw. Andre is keeping us in this match right now. He's on a 7.5. Sio's head finds Shema. Nearly an hour played. Shema back to Sio once again. Now LaRossa forward to find Bakayoko. He needs some support. Faye's in front of him. Bakayoko tries to get some space himself and does so, and his shot is awful. Goes well wide. That's the end of his day because he's been garbage. In fact, that's the end of both of your days. Androzinho and Wisdom Ubani will be coming on. Ubani still hasn't scored a goal in the league. It's going to happen at some point. Ferreira's throw. 10 minutes since the last highlight. Shema gets this to Peters. Crosses it. It's a shot. That was a shot. Patino, possibly, because he's got a little accent over the end. Kicks it long over the halfway line, but we're going to head it down. Rob Nize, still on his yellow card, which is good. He hasn't been sent off, basically. Nize has it again. Tries to get it forward, but can't find Debani. And now OHL can come forward. Sio's chest that down from a very strange position. Shema's got this on the halfway line. Down the right, 2 options in front of him. Are we going to get this cross in, or is Shema going to try and run it? He's probably going to try and run it. He's not. He's crossed it. Dudushava's there. And Dudushava just blasts that in the back of the net. Gets his 2nd of the game. His 9th of the season. We've taken the lead in a match that I don't think we've been good enough to deserve anything from. And the other match, where we were better, we got nothing either. Well, we got a point in the other match. But you know what I'm saying. I don't think we've deserved to be winning this game. I think OHL have been the much better side. We've got 5 minutes left. Let's do our final change. Ferreira's coming off. Montsma, whatever his name is, he's going to come on as a right back. He's annoyed because he's not playing a lot of football. And he isn't. Peters with the free kick. Back post. It's a header clear. Peters is going to hopefully get there first. Brick? Why did you not bother? Liero down that right-hand side. He's just ran all the way. Gabbia gets it clear. It's going to probably come back towards us unless we can steal this. LaRossa's there with Keita. Nilton. Tahaji into the penalty area. Goes for goal. Andre spilled it. Seriously, game. Andre's got a 7.5 and he's cost us. He's cost us that because he's just spilled it. I don't know why he didn't hold on to that. That was 100% Andre's fault. He's gone up to a 7-6. It's a 2-2 draw. So we've played twice this episode. We've drawn 2 games. We haven't been very good. We can't score goals from our strikers. They've all stopped scoring. This is the problem we're having. And defensively, I mean, we were right defensively, apart from Andre decided to just give them a goal because, you know, he didn't want to win a game. He just wants to equalise. I'm going to thrash the arms. You're coming in for training because we haven't got a game now for about 2 months. So you're coming in for training because you weren't very good. Still 5 unbeaten, apparently, but of those 5, 2 of them have been draws. The other 3 have been victories. We should have won both of those games. I know I said it against OHL that we weren't the better side. We weren't, but we did have the lead and we threw it away at the end. So, yeah, next episode, what are we going to do? We are currently, hold on, where are we? 5th in the table. This fight is annoying. This fight is very annoying because I don't know whether I want to be in the top 4. I want to be in the top 4, don't I? Next episode then, what we are going to do is we're probably going to come back, I reckon in February. We might come back for Ghent and Vasslan Beveren, or maybe Cercle Bruges. What am I doing? It's going to be around that point somewhere. It's going to be around here. So we're going to go and miss the entirety of the January transfer window. There are 3, maybe 4 transfers already sorted out. So for the Anderlecht game, hopefully there's going to be maybe 1 or 2 new starters in the squad, which is good. But yeah, we'll come back to someone in February. I'm expecting us to kind of be around a similar position anyway. Well, at least Dudashava can score goals because nobody else can, apparently. A 0-0 draw against Ostender and a 2-2 draw against OHL is not bad when you think about it. We've gone undefeated, but also we haven't won a game in the entire episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, do please remember, hit the like button if you're new. Subscribe and all that fancy YouTubey stuff like ding and the notification bell as well. I'll see you in the next episode with some new transfers and a brand new goalkeeper, who I think is Mexican. Bit of a spoiler? Not really. He's a new gen. You don't know who he is.